Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball. We have what promises to be a great game ahead of us. Tonight, it'll be the Syracuse Orange going up against the Florida Gators. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Outside Palmer. Bayless. Back to Palmer. Up top, Bayless. 4 on the shot clock. Mercer. He's covered by Thompson. Mercer can't hit.
Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
Now here's Thompson. Down low. Junior. And the dunk by Junior.
Well, that's exactly what his coaches want from him. They want Junior attacking the rim and playing with energy at that end of the floor.
Take it to the hoop.
Now Palmer. Bayless outside. Pass to Lawson. Another shot. Junior with the block. Thompson outside. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Junior.
Boy, excellent setup that time by Junior's teammate, and then Junior did the rest with the throwdown.
Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first 2 championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Wolf. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Diaz outside. Outside Palmer. Bayless outside. Mercer. Bayless outside. And here's Palmer. Diaz from outside. Good, and Palmer gets the assist.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Diaz outside. Pass to Palmer. And here's Bayless. Now Diaz puts up a 3. Junior grabs the miss. Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was a star in his own right in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become.
Bayless outside. Diaz. Outside Palmer. Diaz outside. Pass to Lawson. No luck on that one. Good D by Junior. Syracuse in the lead. Here's Thompson. And it's Syracuse with another.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Back to Palmer. Pass to Mercer. Will it go? It's hauled in by Junior.
Red Thompson not bashful about embracing all the fanfare of being at an elite school. He'll let you know just how great this team is because he's on it.
Thompson is a talker. but every team needs a bit of that. You have to have that voice for your team, that one who's the catalyst for this school and this group of players. That's Thompson.
And the Gators call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pass to Palmer, to the paint. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. So it's Syracuse with it. They lead by 11. And here's Miller. He's got 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Junior.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Left side, Palmer. Up top, Fisher. Five on the clock. Back to Palmer. With his first shot attempt, the shot misses, and Syracuse will come the other way. The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Now here's Fisher. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bayless outside. Pass to Palmer. From deep. Syracuse with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And Junior throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Palmer with another miss. Smooth sailing for Syracuse. 17-point lead, their largest. Outside Miller. And he's going for the alley-oop. And Junior throws it down.
And what you got to appreciate about Junior, he never lets his foot off the pedal. Just a machine out there.
And it's the Gators with the ball.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
And the Gators call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it.
Now here's Miller. Outside West. Junior. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's a good glimpse of Kai's tremendous court vision. Sees the open man and gets it to him before the D has a chance to react.
Back to Palmer. Junior with it. That one goes in.
That's how his coaches wanted Junior playing the game at full speed, staying active, driving, not waiting around.
Diaz outside. Pass to Bayless. Palmer. Back to Bayless. To the middle. Here's Mercer. Excellent D there from Thompson.
In one of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class, the starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Bayless outside. Diaz. Pass to Mercer. Stolen by Miller. Here they come. And he lobs it up. And Junior throws it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And the talent level for the 04s, simply unreal. Multiple Gators going on to have great pro careers.
You know, it was led by Al Horford, Joakim Noah, and Corey Brewer. Easily one of the best recruiting classes ever in college basketball, in my opinion. Very few colleges have ever seen a class that talented.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Orange, Junior. 2 shots.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Miller. Junior. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Mercer. It's hauled in by Junior.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Miller. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and he gets a chance for a three-point play.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fisher outside. Pass to Palmer. Bayless. Here's Waters. Just 4 to shoot. Palmer for 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Orange taking it the other way. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
That's tipped. Starks with the steal. Here's Junior. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Fields. Fisher outside. Waters, defended by Miller. Drops it in from 14 feet away. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Palmer can't hit.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And the dunk by Junior.
Good recognition there from Thompson, sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide open player.
Outside Palmer. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Outside Fields. Bayless. And the ball out of play. The Orange will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need...
And so Syracuse takes this one by a big margin.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.